Are you jumping into homeschooling mid-year and not sure how or where to start? Or are you switching from a different curriculum to the good and the beautiful mid-year? It can definitely feel overwhelming to leave what's familiar and start something new in the middle of a school year. But don't worry, switching to homeschooling with the good and the beautiful mid-year is easy and joyful. Families using our curriculum have said it has been life-changing and brought simplicity and powerful learning into their homeschool. So, where do you begin? This short video will show you how. To start homeschooling mid-year, you'll need to decide your children's levels for math and language arts. Math and language arts are the only core subjects taught at your child's individual levels with the good and the beautiful curriculum. The other core subjects, science and history, are taught family style. To find your children's levels for language arts and math, just visit the homepage of goodandbeautiful.com, where you will find simple placement tests for both our language arts and math courses, as well as reading level. After finding the right levels for your child, don't worry about your child being behind or keeping up with other children on their grade level. This mentality is discouraging and ineffective to both children and parents. Every child is different, and homeschooling offers you the ability to meet your child right where they are, which will make learning more effective and joyful. So if you start mid-year, how do you finish a whole math or language arts coursebook by the end of the year? Do you start from lesson 1, or do you start partway through the book? Here are 2 suggestions. Number 1, start on lesson 1 and just go through the book at the regular pace if it appears that the child does not have the material mastered. It's okay not to finish a full coursebook by the end of the school year. It is better that there are no holes in the foundation of your child's education. Number 2, another option is to start on lesson 1 and complete more than 1 lesson a day. This is a good option if the child seems to have some of the material mastered, but not all of it. In this scenario, do the parts of each lesson you feel your child needs and skip the others. This can allow you to do 2 lessons. How will you know if your child is getting enough? Each course contains assessments at various lessons that will help you recognize the areas your child needs help in. All of our math and language arts courses have 120 lessons. If you do 4 lessons a week during the regular school year months, you will finish in 1 year, with about 6 weeks to spare for vacations and other time off. We also suggest getting one of our handwriting books for each child. Our handwriting courses match public school grade levels, or start on level 3 for an introduction to cursive if the child is not familiar with cursive. Our history and science family style lessons are ideal for starting homeschool mid-year. You will find joy and simplicity in doing these subjects together as a family. For science, choose any science unit study and complete just 2 lessons a week with your kindergarten through 8th grade children. After the 40 to 45-minute lesson, packed with fun activities and varied learning, your children in grades 7 and 8 will do a 15-minute extension lesson that digs into more complex science. Most unit studies last 1 to 2 months, so you might want to grab 2 or more science units to finish out the school year. For history, simply get the History 1 course set and go through a family-style lesson twice each week. Again, there are lesson extensions for older children. You don't have to finish the whole history course by the end of the school year. Just pick up where you ended the following school year. Finding the time to homeschool can appear daunting, but don't worry. We've compiled a simple video titled How to Organize a Homeschool Day to walk you through helpful tips and an approach to fit your unique family. Find this and other resources on our YouTube channel. But as a general rule, know that homeschooling can fit around your schedule, even for those of you who are working parents. Some families homeschool year-round and take larger breaks at various times. Others stick to the traditional September through May through June schedule because it's what works best for them. Weekends or evenings can also be used for schoolwork. It's up to you. We've developed sample schedules and a video dedicated specifically to this topic that can also be found on this channel. Socializing is a popular concern for many new homeschool families, especially if starting to homeschool mid-year. There are many opportunities for children to spend time with their peers and those of all ages. Look into homeschool co-ops, community sports and music groups, art classes, and so on. Do a search online for a group or activities near you. There are tons of ways to connect with other homeschoolers in your area, and with the rapid growth of homeschooling, choices and opportunities are increasing more every day. Lastly, let's talk about space. One of the biggest pitfalls new families can fall into is thinking they need to replicate a public school classroom at home. You don't need a dedicated homeschool room to be successful. Our founder, Jenny Phillips, herself does not have a homeschool room. She homeschools her children around the kitchen table, on the couch, the lawn, or even at the park. For some families, a separate room may work, and for others, the kitchen table is the perfect place for lessons. Many of our customers utilize a rollaway cart, small closet, or bookshelf to hold their supplies. We will help you every step of the way on your brave new journey to start homeschooling or begin using a new curriculum. We have many resources on our blog and website, including hundreds of frequently asked questions. The Good and the Beautiful customer service team is always happy to help as well. They can be reached at support@goodandbeautiful.com. We are excited for you to join the Good and the Beautiful homeschooling family and can't wait for you and your family to dive into good and beautiful learning.